Beginners tend to obsess over individual wins and losses. Professionals focus on building a resilient machine that improves itself over time. By the end of this 6-minute tutorial, you will build a concrete system to track your progress, calculate your exact profitability, and steadily upgrade your strategy. Look at any working trader's desk, and you see two distinct halves of the job. First, you have the live execution, the charts and the numbers happening in real time. And then you have the crucial second half, the review. To complete this loop today, you need your recent trading history, a blank spreadsheet, and a calculator. Operating without a structured review process means you are paying the market to guess. Once you implement this loop, every trade becomes measurable data you use to improve. Step 1 is the daily trade journal. You must record every trade you take as soon as the session ends. Start with the hard numbers. Log your entry and exit prices, where you placed your stop loss and your target, and the final financial result. This is a standard trade log spreadsheet. While the numerical tracking is required, you must also add columns for your psychological state during the trade. Note specifically if you felt fear, confidence, or hesitation. Looking closer at the far right of the sheet, you see the behavioral tracking columns. Do not skip these. The discipline score and notes section are where you document your exact thoughts before you clicked buy or sell. The test for a proper entry is straightforward. If you pull up a specific row 3 days from now, your notes should clearly explain exactly why you took that position. Treat this document as a student notebook rather than an accounting ledger. If you fail to write down your behavioral mistakes, you ensure that you repeat them. Step 2 happens on the weekend. You step entirely away from the live charts to review your behavior over the past 5 days. You can see here a schedule for a structured weekly review. Set aside your first 10 minutes strictly to tidy your workspace and get any lingering thoughts out of your head and onto paper. Moving into the reflection block shown here, you review your journal entries. Ask yourself specific questions. Did you follow your established rules? Did you overtrade? Did emotion dictate your risk management? Approach this process like a sports coach reviewing game footage after a weekend match. You watch the tape, locate the errors, and note what to practice. Your objective for this session is strictly to identify and correct behavioral errors. A winning trade built on broken rules is still a mistake that needs fixing. Step 3 shifts your focus from qualitative behavior to quantitative data. At the end of the month, you tally up your performance numbers. Pull 5 specific metrics from your daily journal: your win week, average profit per winning trade, average loss per losing trade, your risk-reward ratio, and your total profit and loss. This graph shows how that data should look on a monthly dashboard. You can track the ratio of winning trades to losing trades alongside your average P&L, giving you a clear top-down view of your overall performance. Treat this like a physical business balancing its monthly revenue against operating expenses. You are measuring your raw output. Putting these numbers on a dashboard removes all emotional bias. The math reveals exactly how your strategy is performing over a measured sample size. Step 4 is calculating your expectancy. This single number tells you the average financial outcome you can anticipate every time you place a trade. This formula for expectancy takes your probability of a win multiplied by average amount won, minus the probability of a loss multiplied by average amount lost. Plug your journal's 50% win rate, $100 average win, and $50 loss directly into these variables. Half of 100 is 50, minus half of 50, which is 25. That leaves you with a positive expectancy of $25 per trade. Casinos operate on this exact principle. They lose individual hands constantly, but calculate those losses as expected business expenses because the math guarantees a net profit over thousands of hands. You do not need an 80% win rate to be successful. You only need a system that generates a positive expectancy to be profitable over the long term. Step 5 requires taking your calculated expectancy and your weekly journal notes to refine your current strategy. Look for specific variables you can optimize. You might adjust your stop-loss placement by a few ticks, improve your entry timing, or remove a specific setup entirely if it drags down your win rate. Do not overhaul your entire trading plan at once. You make one micro-adjustment, lock it in, and let the system run so you can measure the impact. Strategy refinement is an ongoing act of fine-tuning a working engine. Tossing out your entire system after a losing week forces you to start over at zero. Here's the complete workflow. Take your trades, record them daily, review your behavior weekly, analyze your metrics monthly, calculate your expectancy, refine your rules, and repeat. This diagram outlines how these steps function together. It is a continuous 6-step improvement cycle designed to catch errors, map solutions, and optimize your actions over time. Committing to this cycle strips away the daily anxiety of wondering if you will get lucky, replacing it with the confidence of running a strictly mathematical machine. Right now, pull up the charts of your last 5 trades, open a blank spreadsheet, log your entry and exit points, and force yourself to type out the specific emotions you felt during each position. Professionalism is not having a flawless win rate. Professionalism is maintaining an unbreakable dedication.